My name is Jim Johnston. I live in Waxhaw, North Carolina. I've been coming to the barn for probably a little over 2 years. Initially I came, I think because of a few of my friends that were coming here. I thought, oh yeah, hang out with some friends, that would be good. But as I've gone through the Wild at Heart series and later Fathered by God, it's really been a source of revelation. And the cool thing, or one part of it's really been cool, is you can hear revelation like through a teaching, a sermon, read a good book, but this is a place where you can get that revelation, that information that's positive, and then you can sit down with a group of guys and talk about it, not just in theory, but tell your story. I mean, this is what that means to me, this is what happened to me, this is where I've come from, this is where I've been through. And when you hear that information you got earlier in the meeting just has new life to it. Because typically, if most people are like I am, it's like I would maybe hear a great sermon, think that's awesome, that's life-changing. I'd go home and forget it in 30 minutes, or maybe by the next morning. It's like, what was that was so significant that I don't remember? But somehow when that information, that revelation is connected with relationships and people really being real, it sticks. And so I read the book Wild at Heart a number of years ago, and it was really good. But going through the series and then talking about it, sharing hearts with other guys, really brought a new, just a whole new depth to the information revelation. So to me, it's been about friendships. It's been about sharing with other guys, but it's also been about the life-changing revelation that has just gone deeper than it would have otherwise. So that's been a really important part for me. One other thing I'll just add is that I'm encouraged every week, and again, every week's different. Sometimes I leave thinking, okay, what was that about? What was going on? Maybe sharing in the group didn't flow like I wanted to, or something. But overall, I'm just so encouraged by testimonies and seeing men that maybe a year earlier would describe themselves as just like comatose, or my wife left me and it was like a bombshell and I'm just devastated and broken. And then to see these guys 6 months, a year later, and it's like they have life and vitality and they're sharing their testimony. I mean, that is awesome. That encourages me. It honors Jesus. It's just really good. I mean, that's an important part as well. I just find that a kind of encouragement. And again, it's you don't feel like these guys are sharing stuff that's staged or just kind of like, okay, I've got to say the right words. I mean, sometimes the guys even get a little bit crass. It's like that's real life, and to me, that's really encouraging.